Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time for the 9th update of the deck of panning Project Pan. This was started by Emily and Max. I will link her intro video down below so you can check out how to play if you're interested. Definitely consider liking and subscribing. I would love to have you come along, and it is very fun and encouraging when more people are here to join. Yeah, so I was late posting the last video, so I only had 3 weeks to get usage on these products, so just a little side note. For the first prompt that I'm going to talk about, it was for spring, and I chose Tartlet in Bloom. This I rolled in, I think it was 2 updates ago. And my usage goal for this was 15 times, and I used it 10 times out of the 15. So I used it 4 more times in those 3 weeks. So that's pretty cool. I still really love this palette. I have 5 more uses left to go on this, and I quite enjoy it. I should use it more throughout the year, but I usually pull it out in the spring. So the next product is Storm. This is, where is it at here? The OG YouTube favorite. The goal with Storm is to use this 15 times, and I used it 10 times, and that means I used it 4 more times in 3 weeks. And I still really like it. It's great. Even though I love it, I can see myself ready to roll it out after 15 uses. So I do still have 5 more uses left on this. And yeah, great blush, love it. For the least expensive product, we have the Shot Miss A AOA Studio Buildable Set and Foundation. I think this is in the shade Buff. It doesn't say it on there, but I think that was the lighter of the 2 that I bought. So I had the usage goal of getting 10 uses out of this, and I used this 8 times out of 10, so I have 2 more uses left to go. This was kind of like a gimme for me because I don't have a ton of foundation, so it was really easy to hit 8 uses on this. I did add a tinted moisturizer into my stash recently, so I've been using that a little bit more. So it's, I kind of prefer that more than this right now, but I do enjoy this foundation. I just don't love that it is a dropper applicator. 2 times already I got foundation on my shirt when I was applying and pressing down on the applicator to get the product out. That is not fun, getting foundation on your shirt. I knew that before, that I didn't love dropper applicators for foundation, but I figured for the price it was fine. But yeah, I still don't like dropper applicators. But anyway, 2 more uses and then I can roll this out of the project, which is not a problem. Very easy to do. The Pick Your Space prompt, I just went with nail polish, and I picked Over the Taupe by OPI, and my goal is to use this 4 times. I've used it twice out of the 4 times. Yeah, so I only used this 1 more time in the past 3 weeks. I kind of expected that because I like to spread out my usage of nail polish, so I don't even know if by the next update I'll hit 4, but definitely in 2 updates I probably will. I like to kind of, switch things up a little bit. But I did wear it once on my hands and once on my toes, so that's how I've been kind of juggling that. I did pick 2 new prompts last time. I think I actually picked wrong. It was add another product or something, and I was supposed to add in 2, and I only added in 1 because I don't understand directions apparently. But anyway, I picked 1 and it said oldest product, and I went with this Ulta Truffle eyeshadow single. And this, I had the goal of using this 10 times, and I used it 3 times since the last update 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I still have a little bit to go on this. I haven't really been wanting to reach for this a whole lot. I mean, mind you, it's only been 3 weeks, and 3 times I guess is actually not bad for 3 weeks, but I don't know. This used to be one of my favorites, and I still like it, but I think because it's getting older and it doesn't look very attractive anymore, it's all bent up on the side because I depotted this and then put it in a Z palette. It looks a little old and used. It just isn't as appealing anymore. So I don't know, I just think that's interesting. But yeah, I still have a bit with that one. So I misunderstood, and I thought, I don't really know, whatever. I just thought I could pick whatever and put a usage on it. That was wrong. But anyway, I picked the e.l.f. Brownie Points shadow pot, and my goal with this is to use it 10 times, and I used it 5 times out of the 10. So 5 more uses on that, and I'm just so happy that I'm using this more at all. This is discontinued, I'm pretty sure. And I still really like it. It still performs well, but yeah, I'm just happy to use it. I'm actually using it today in my crease, so I'm finding ways to make this work because it is a lovely eyeshadow. I feel really comfortable today, I think, pulling 3 different prompts because in the next month I see a couple of those rolling out. Plus I'm kind of itching to rotate some things in. I'm just ready. So let's pick 3, and this time I hope to be able to understand directions a little bit better. Let's see. The first card is Ace of Diamonds. Pick Your Space. We have 7 of diamonds, and that one is body care. Cool, I've never had that prompt before, so I always get excited about that. I'm gonna cut the deck and pick from the middle for my third one. So the next one is the Ace of Clubs. I've been getting a lot of aces lately. That one is add another product. Have to pick 2 things and read those prompts out. So that was the one I got last time that I did not get correct. Okay, another ace. Oh my gosh, Ace of Spades. That one is this add another product again? What? Oh my gosh, add another product. So I have to pick 4 more. What? Yeah, I'm adding in 4 products on top of the 2 that I just pulled. Okay. I have the King of Clubs, which is newest product. I've definitely pulled that before, so I don't have a lot of new products, but we'll figure that out. And Queen of Clubs represents another Project Pan. And I'm just laughing because this is so bogus. Just the amount of cards that I'm pulling today was not expected. 4 of Hearts is veto. Yeah, it says kick a product out and draw in something else. Pull 2 more cards. Yeah, I'm replacing a product that I already have and then picking another one. Okay, so 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts stands for brand new, so I have an idea for that one. And I'm getting like all confused and flustered. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to chill. 3 of Spades. This one is out of control category. I mean, that's an easy one. And the one card I picked was a veto card. So I think I still have to pick again because it really should be 4 products because I pulled the ace twice. So considering the crazy cards I got, I probably don't have to, but I will just to kind of play fair. So hopefully this next prompt isn't too bad. This is 6 of diamonds, and that is a fragrance. Okay, that's doable. I definitely have some ideas for that. So I will be back. I need to sort my brain out and figure out what I'm pulling in. This has been insane. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, so for body care, this is going to be really weird. I do not have any body care that is in excess or that isn't getting used regularly anyway. It's like soap, lotion. I only have one that I use all the time. You get my drift. So this is really strange, but I am actually pulling in these 2 samples of toothpaste. You are probably like, what the heck? Okay, so these are actually samples from the dentist, and I actually have a whole bunch of these. And I never use them because I buy a different brand of toothpaste that I always use. So these are backups that need to get finished because they are kind of close to getting expired. So I really need to push them out. So one is just like a Sensodyne toothpaste, right? Like nothing that exciting. And the other one is another Sensodyne. One is for sensitivity and your gums. And the other one is just for sensitive teeth and cavity protection, which I figured isn't all toothpaste for cavity protection. But listen, panning is panning, and I need to get these used up and kicked out because I have another dentist appointment in November, and I'm probably going to get more of these. So I mean, yeah. Okay, let's move on to actual like makeup and beauty products. For newest product, I'm actually going to use my e.l.f. liquid liner. This is in Jet Black, and I got this in my recent Ulta haul, and I haven't used it since that video. So I've only used it one time, so I definitely want to get more use on this. So I'm setting usage for just 5 times. And then I can roll it out. I want to use it more than that and get a ton of use out of it. But for sake of this project, 5 times on that. I really do like this. I know I made a video using it, but it is just a really, so far, one time I've used it, nice brush applicator, and it goes on really well. But I need to use it more and really see if I like it, because as we all know, one time of trying something out is not always accurate. So 5 uses on that, which I'm excited to do, especially since it's brand new and I really want to get in there and get comfortable with it. The next product is for Pick Your Space, and I chose to go with a blush for this because I'm actually really itching to throw in a new blush. New, you know what I mean, like one I haven't used in a bit, but this one I actually have used recently. I feel like it might have been Deck of Panning for like letter D. So you are probably wondering, why, Jen, are you pulling this one in again? So this is Benefits Dallas. For this blush, I want to figure out how I feel about it. I want to remember what it looks like on me, and how it compares to blushes I'm currently using in my Shop My Stash, and just see how I feel about it. I don't realistically think I'm going to declutter it, but I want to just see how it looks on me again, because even though I used it recently, I already forgot like how it goes on. So, which is weird because I've had this for a long time. So I think I'm going to set my usage for 5 times on this and really pay attention, because I don't know if I was really paying attention the last time. So we're going to do that and figure our feelings out on that. Sorry for like the crazy glares. It's just, I was spending so much time looking for products that the sun has shifted. So for out of control category, I just went with good old fashioned eyeshadow, because that is a category that I am trying to figure out and declutter and minimize if possible. So I'm going to go with this Smashbox Trio in the shade Sepia. I do want to get more use out of these purples. Yeah, these are just like matte eyeshadows that I cannot swatch for the life of myself right now, but they're pretty good quality. That's one of those products I've been wanting to see how I felt about it, but even though I kind of know I like it, I want to make sure and reinforce the fact that I like it. For something that is brand new, I decided to go with these 2 Ilia mascaras that I got last Christmas in a kit, like a little set sampler thing. I never used these yet, so these are still brand new, but I heard that mascaras, they still dry out even though they're unopened, which I believe that makes sense. But I just don't want that to happen, because I have had these for a year sitting there unopened. And I need to actually crack them open and start using them, even though I do have like 2 mascaras that I'm using right now. One of them is starting to, you can tell, get a little bit older, and I probably need to toss it soon, but so good time to use these. Anyway, for more description, this is the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. Show you the wand, it's like that. This one is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So this one has more of that plastic bristle, but also looks like it kind of comes in a little bit towards the middle there, so excited to try both of these. I don't know if it's a wise idea to put both of them in. Since they're trial size, I don't feel that bad about it. So 5 times each on those. For represents another project pan, this is the Cargo Blu-Ray blush. That is one of my favorites that I feel I also used recently. And this would be for the Graveyard project pan, because I had it in my very first project pan ever. It's a product I want to resurrect and bring back, because I do really love this blush, and I want to make a plan to see if I want to finish this next year, like actually complete it, which is crazy for me because never finished an entire blush in my life, and it takes me forever to do that, but I'm kind of up for the challenge because it is such a beautiful blush, but it's like the packaging is broken. It's really old. It has pan in it. So there's promise here that I can finish this, actually. I do believe that, even though I know I say that with blushes all the time and it's like never true. I feel like I could get this somewhat done or halfway done or something. But we're going to start with a usage of 15 for this project and then see where it goes from there for next year. But yeah, this is definitely a preview product for Project Pan 2023. So excited to use that more because I do love it. It's so pretty. I don't think it even has a shade name, and it was always super flattering. And I think it'll be nice to have something like this in addition to like my deeper blushes that I usually like to pull out this time of year. So yeah, 15 times on that. For my matte product, I'm also pulling out another really old product that is one of my favorites. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. And yeah, this was one of my favorites for such a long time, and I'm gonna swatch it as best as I can. I honestly don't know how much is left in here. I don't think there's a lot. You never know, especially after pulling out the stopper. There could be like a lot of product trapped in the bottom. So I'm gonna set this for, I'm just gonna go with 10 uses and then like the blush, see what happens, because this is something I do want to finish and will eventually be a product I want to pan completely. Maybe next year. I just need to actually use it because it's been sitting around collecting dust for a couple months now, so I really want to start seeing it moving. I was supposed to pick 4 products and one of those ended up being a veto card, so I had to go back and repick, so I had the 4 items. So I ended up getting fragrance, and I'm gonna go with this Juicy Couture. I think this is just like the regular classic Juicy Couture perfume. I have so many perfumes, not as much now because I decluttered a lot of them. I did a perfume declutter recently, and a lot of them I do want to finish, but it's a challenge. You know, I don't like reapply perfume. It's hard for me to get through them, even though I do use them consistently, that kind of a thing. And I also like to rotate perfumes. But this is definitely one that has less than half left. But I don't think I want to finish it in this project. I just put like a low usage. So I'm going to try to get 5 uses on this perfume because I do have some perfumes in rotation. So I'm trying to finish right now. So I don't want to overburden myself trying to have crazy goals with that. So eventually I do want to finish this as well. Like a lot of perfumes in my collection, it is definitely a more potent fragrance, but I think 5 times is good. It's an easy low goal. So yeah, this is the most unexpected crazy deck of panning video I've ever made. I thought last time was crazy. This was like by far the craziest. But that's kind of what makes it fun and somewhat stressful, but fun, mostly fun. And I did kind of want to cycle in new products anyway. So, I mean, it worked out, I guess. Thanks again, guys, for watching this video. And like I said at the beginning, consider liking and subscribing if this is the type of stuff you're into. And maybe next month it will be a calmer prompt type of video. I might not even pick cards next time because that was a lot and probably makes up for next time anyway. So we shall see. But anyway, thanks again, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.